Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What's going on? Welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to create a side gig online and use social media to grow it. So if that is you, drop the word me in the comments, and I will get back with you after this live. Why not? What's going on? I'm actually using a whole new platform for streaming. So I am hoping that everybody sees me because we should be live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. If you happen to be on any of those platforms, drop a little comment. And hey, if you're not following me, why not? I'll be the first one to tell you how awesome I am. Follow me. I'm live on all channels, like I said, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, later on X, Threads, and LinkedIn. What is happening? I got a cool little story for you. This is so good about being unconventional. You know, it's so tradition, right? To be conventional, to be just going with the flow. And if you're a vet to my lives, you know that I always say that the only thing that goes with the flow is a dead fish. So, and if you're not a vet to my lives, well, you just learned that about me. So there you go. But yeah, so it's so tradition to go conventional, right? To go do what everybody else does and just tweak it a little bit, make it a little bit more brighter or this or that, just to get a little bit more attention. But it really doesn't do the trick, right? I'm going to give you a little story that's gonna shock you. Actually, you're gonna love this little story. Thank you for all the loves. I appreciate you. Thank you. If you're joining me live, let me know where you're tuning in from. It'd be awesome to know. I myself, I'm from Southern California, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of warm today, except that at night it just boom. It's so weird. It just boom. It flips like it's gets mad all of a sudden. It just cold. So anyway, I digress. You will learn that about me. So cool little story here. Back in the 1950s, we're talking way back when, late 1950s, Volkswagen Beetle used a very unconventional way of marketing their products into the US. They used a very unconventional marketing strategy. Wait until you hear this. Now, this car was already a big hit in Europe. We all love the Beetle, right? I mean, no matter what kind of car you're into, you can't deny the Beetle, right? The Beetle was cool. It was just neat, right? Well, it was a big hit in Europe already, and they wanted to introduce the car here. Well, back then, all the ads, all the every attention was all these sports cars, muscle cars, and shiny red cars, and there was no Beetle in the picture, right? So in 1959, what they did, they actually instead of running away from their quirks, they turned what seemed to be their flaws into their strength. What they did, thank you for all the loves. I appreciate you. I can't see who's loving on me. But oh, Anna, how are you? Yeah, good to see you. Um, so what they did, they actually launched a campaign called Think Small campaign. And what they did, instead of going with the flow with all these big red sports cars, what they did, they actually used the Beetle as a very small ad in a very big white space and a very catchy title. In fact, they had ball players that couldn't fit in the car, and this was part of their ad campaign. They were trying to fit this guy into the car, and he doesn't fit. They used what seemed to be extremely unconventional to their advantage, right? In fact, when you would say, "Hey, this is unconventional," they would say it's unique. When you would say it's small, they would say it's efficient, right? So what they had, it was just a really cool little ad. If you want to, you can check it out. It's this like big white paper, and then they got this little tiny little car at the corner with a big catchy title on the bottom. And I think, a lot of us don't think outside the box, don't think unconventionally. We just think, okay, well, the market for our product is not there because it's just so unconventional. It would never work. But that's actually where it works the best, because once it hits, it just boom, right? I mean, the rest is history, right? So if you're into the whole marketing online space, don't be afraid to step out and think unconventional. Most of the companies are so routine and conventional that after a while it becomes kind of boring. Let's just be truthful, right? Unconventional is exciting. At the same Now, it doesn't mean go crazy and go out there, be unconventional and not think about things. No, you're right. You want to think about things, but still think about things outside the box, not just where everybody else hangs around the water cooler, right? So if you ever think, hey, unconventional doesn't work, well, Volkswagen, that's not what they thought. They thought, hey, that's how we're going to get our car into the US. We're just going to go with what we got and use that as an advantage. And I pray that you do the same. With that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. I always go back and check it out. If you're not following me, let's go. Follow me already. I'm live on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And I use the whole new platform today to go live. So I'm hoping that other channels are live. I'll go check. I think they are. I can see that they are. But yeah, and if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. You got to know somebody. You got to know somebody who thinks outside the box, right? And tag him here. Let's go. Share it. Don't worry about it. I've heard that sharing is caring. So just go with that. And with that, I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to create a side gig online and use social media to grow it. That's you. If you've been thinking about it, don't know where to start, drop the word me in the comments, and I'll get back with you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.